HoopJab Basketball and Boxing here with former Laker NBA champion Mychal Thompson. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Excited about all these playoffs. We're seeing some great games. We're in the middle of a controversial issue right now with the Clipper owner, so it's never a dull moment in these basketball playoffs.
Now, the series was already competitive as it is between the Clippers and the Warriors. It seems like the Clippers have a big disadvantage now. Like, how if you were a player in their situation, how would you react?
Well, as a player, you have a job to do. It's very unfortunate the remarks of our team owner, but you still have a responsibility to go out there and play for the league and for your fans and for yourself and for your family. So even though there's a lot of controversy going around surrounding the team, these guys still have to go out and do their job. It sort of reminds me of the 1968 Olympic team when guys like John Carlos and Tommy Smith were going to go out there and perform in spite of protesting the inequalities in America at the time. But yet they had a job to do. They went out there and played. They used that performance as a platform to get their message across, and that's the way the Clipper players should look at it too.
Now, have you talked to your son, Klay? What does he think about it?
Well, he thinks it's very unfortunate all this is going on, but he feels like I do that they have a job to do, and the NBA is going to handle this in the appropriate manner. But in the meantime, they have to focus on what they have to do.
Now, what appropriate manner do you think that'll be, in your opinion?
Well, based on what's happened before, I think there'll be an indefinite suspension and a hefty fine, major fine on Mr. Sterling.
Now, Doc said that he was asked yesterday during the press conference if he could see himself back next year if Donald was still at the helm. What do you think about that?
I think Doc will have to do some soul searching for next season when Donald Sterling probably will still be around, still be the owner of the team, and will be eventually be welcomed back on the sideline. And that's an issue that Doc's going to have to really evaluate with himself and his family, and whether he can work for a man with those kind of racist views.
Now, some news came out today that one of your former teammates, Magic, may be interested in buying the Clippers if the NBA does indeed force him to sell. What do you think about that?
Well, I think Magic can buy anything he wants to, but it just I don't know. Having a Laker.
Yeah, that's so awkward. I'm sure
he's Mr.
Laker fans already hate the Clippers now, and they've been kind of mad at Magic lately for his views on Lakers. To
have Magic as the owner of the Clippers would be kind of a little awkward, but I guess I have to take some getting used to. But it just wouldn't seem like that's the right thing to do.
Now, Mychal, I'm a big wrestling fan. I know you are as well. What are your thoughts on CM Punk walking out of the WWE?
Well, I hope he comes back. We all miss him, and eventually we hope that he'll reconcile his differences with the WWE and Vince McMahon and get back where he belongs, because he has to know that the CM Punk fans today really need him back in the business.
One last question. Who do you think is going to win the NBA title?
The Golden State Warriors, buddy.
The Golden State Warriors will win the title. All right, thanks a lot, Mike.
Break some news on the Neil Show.